Did you know that a king's entire downfall began because he didn't wash his feet? Our story opens with Nala, the virtuous king of Nishadha, and Damayanti, the spirited princess of Vidarbha. They fall in love even before they meet, hearing tales of each other's beauty and virtues from traveling bards. When Damayanti holds a Swayamvara to choose her husband, she deliberately picks Nala over the gods themselves. The gods bless their union with divine boons, and for 12 years, the couple live in bliss, welcoming twins. A boy, Indrasena, and a girl, Indrasena. It seems their love has triumphed over all obstacles, until the deity of discord, Kali, vows revenge. He bides his time, waiting for one tiny lapse in ritual purity to break Nala's defenses. 12 years later, Nala, hurrying to his prayers, forgets to wash his feet. In that single unguarded moment, Kali enters his body, and a cascade of misfortunes begins. What if a single roll of the dice could cost you an empire and your happiness? Once possessed by Kali, Nala feels an inexplicable urge to gamble. Dvapara, the spirit of dice, enters the game pieces themselves. Nala's brother, Pushkara, goaded by Kali, challenges the king to a game. At first, Nala wins easily, but as the games continue, the dice, animated by Dvapara, turn against him. Citizens beg him to stop, and Damayanti pleads with him to heed their warnings. But the poison of Kali clouds his judgment. He wagers his wealth, his horses and elephants, then his chariots and palaces. One by one, he loses them all. Damayanti, seeing the disaster unfold, demonstrates foresight. Quietly, she instructs the faithful charioteer Vashnaya to take their children to Vidarbha, ensuring their safety. In the final throes, Nala loses everything but the clothes on his back and Damayanti herself. Pushkara decrees that anyone who helps Nala will be executed. Stripped of his kingdom, his power, and even his sense of self, Nala stumbles into exile with his faithful wife. Would you tear apart your last garment and abandon your soulmate in the wilderness? The king and queen are forced to wander the forest, surviving on water and roots. Damayanti refuses to leave his side even though she was born to royal luxury. Nala, racked with shame, tries to feed them by catching golden-feathered birds. He throws his only cloth over them, but the birds fly away with the garment, revealing themselves as the very dice that ruined him. Humiliated and naked, Nala urges Damayanti to return to her parents. She refuses. As long as he suffers, she will share his pain. At a traveler's hut, she falls into a deep sleep from exhaustion. Nala watches her, torn between devotion and despair. Believing that she will be safer without him, he cuts their remaining garment in half, leaving her a covering. He prays that the gods will protect his chaste wife. And then, while she sleeps, he walks away into the forest. This act of abandonment is not out of cruelty, but a desperate attempt to save her from the misfortune that clings to him. Could you survive alone in a wild forest, escape a python, curse a predator, and still keep searching for your lost love? Damayanti wakes up alone and realizes Nala has disappeared. Heartbroken, she calls out his name and even curses the unknown force behind his suffering. While wandering, she is seized by a python. Her screams attract a hunter, who frees her only to attempt to violate her. Damayanti instantly curses the hunter to die on the spot, showing that she knows when to unleash her power and when to hold back. Alone again, she braves hunger, wild animals, and endless miles. At one point, she meets ascetics in a hermitage who comfort her and predict a future reunion with her husband. Later, she joins a caravan, but when elephants attack in the night, she survives that disaster too. Finally, she reaches the city of the Chidis. The Queen Mother, impressed by her dignity even in tattered clothes, hires her as a lady-in-waiting on the condition that her integrity is respected. Damayanti accepts, but never stops searching for news of Nala. What if a poisonous bite could both disfigure you and free you from a curse? Meanwhile, Nala wanders the forest alone, destitute and tormented by Kali. He rescues the Serpent King Karkotaka from a wildfire. In gratitude, Karkotaka bites him. Nala's body twists into a short, hunchbacked figure, Bahuka, and the venom weakens Kali's grip. The serpent gifts him 2 magical garments that will restore his true form when the time is right. He tells Nala to seek employment with King Ritupana of Ayodhya, promising that the disguise will protect him. Nala takes on the identity of Bahuka and becomes Ritupana's charioteer, renowned for his uncanny skill with horses. Each evening he recites sorrowful verses about a man who has lost everything, clues meant for Damayanti. Under the guise of Bahuka, Nala learns advanced dice skills from Ritupana, hinting at his future redemption. Quick reminder, if you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the channel and lets me know you'd like to see more incredible stories from Indian mythology. Now, let's get back to Nala and Damayanti. How do you locate a husband who no longer looks like himself? Back in Vidarbha, Damayanti finally reunites with her father. Though many assume Nala is dead, she refuses to give up. She dispatches Brahmin messengers across the land with specific verses describing her separation and the promise she made to her husband. Her plan is brilliant. Anyone who responds to the verses must be connected to Nala. One messenger hears a short-armed, hunchbacked charioteer in Ayodhya reply with matching lines, proof that Bahuka is Nala. Damayanti then devises a trap worthy of any strategist. She sends word secretly that she will hold another Svayamvara the next day. Ritupana, eager to win such a renowned bride, orders Bahuka to drive his chariot to Vidarbha in a single day. Only Nala possesses the skill to cover the distance. During the whirlwind ride, Nala and Ritupana exchange their knowledge. Ritupana teaches Nala the art of counting objects at a glance, a metaphor for mastering chance, while Nala teaches the king the secrets of horse mastery. At that moment, Kali is expelled completely from Nala's body. How many tests would you set to prove someone is really your spouse? When Ritupana's chariot thunders into Vidarbha, there is no sign of a Svayamvara. Damayanti hears the distinctive sound of Nala's driving and sends her maid Keshini to test Bahuka. Keshini repeats the verses Damayanti taught the messengers. Bahuka responds with Nala's matching lines. She notices supernatural signs. Doorways rise for him. Empty water pots fill when he looks at them, and fire refuses to burn him. Damayanti then asks for a meal cooked by Bahuka. One taste, and she knows the hand behind the dish. Finally, she sends her 2 children to Bahuka. The sight of them overwhelms him. He embraces them and weeps. Convinced, Damayanti confronts him. She demands that he explain why he abandoned her. Nala, still disguised, blames Kali's possession and his own despair. Damayanti reveals that the second Svayamvara was a ploy to find him and declares her fidelity. The wind god Vayu attests to her purity. Nala puts on the divine garments from Karkotaka. His true form returns, and husband and wife are reunited after 3 years of separation. Would you forgive the brother who gambled away your kingdom and tried to win your wife? King Bhima welcomes Nala and Damayanti with honor. Rituparna, realizing he has been deceived, congratulates Nala anyway, and Nala gifts him his knowledge of horsemanship as a gesture of goodwill. With Damayanti's encouragement, Nala returns to Nishadha. There he challenges Pushkara to a rematch in dice. This time, armed with the skills he learned from Rituparna and freed from Kali, Nala wins decisively. Pushkara expects retribution, but Nala instead forgives him, offering his brother freedom and wealth. The kingdom is restored, and Nala rules wisely, never again succumbing to the vices that once destroyed him. The couple's love, tested by fate, emerges unbroken.